Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming at you with a lame superhero. So, last week I mentioned that for the month of July, I was going to change things up a bit on Wednesdays, focusing primarily on lame superheroes. So, since this is pretty much, I guess you could say, the kickoff episode, I decided that we're going to take a trip back to the golden age of superheroes and see what we can find. But first off, I just wanted to say I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope you guys got a lot of cool geeky goodies and whatnot. My weekend was freaking awesome, but a lot of you already know why. I mentioned on Saturday that this past weekend was Montreal Comic Con, and actually, at the moment that you're watching this, I'm actually recording my haul video, which will be up sometime later today. So, with all that out of the way, what do you say we get to our lame superhero? So, today we're taking a look at a character who simply goes by the name of 7-Eleven. Just three simple numbers. He was created by George Brenner, who also created a character by the name of the Clock, who is known as the first masked hero in comics. 7-Eleven made his first appearance in Police Comics, issue number 1, in August of 1941. Here's his story. So sometimes it just doesn't pay to be a nice guy. Attorney Daniel Dice found that out the hard way when he decided to do a favor for his good friend Jacob Horn, whose wife was about to give birth. It seems Horn won't be able to attend the delivery due to a little problem. He is about to begin a life sentence behind bars. Now, the scheme the two men hatch is so unlikely that it belongs on the corniest of sitcoms. I could see this plan maybe being played out by Chandler, or not Chandler. Oh yeah, Chandler and Joey or something. Just hear me out. Dice will confess to Horn's crimes while Horn visits his wife in the hospital. After a few days, Horn will turn himself in and clear Dice's name. Now, doesn't that sound like something Chandler and Joey would do? I, I don't know. I could just picture that. Anyway. Now, you'd think an attorney would have devised a way better plan, right? Well, anyways, fate would play its hand in this scheme, and good old Mr. Jacob Horn crashes his car en route to the hospital. So now, with his friend dead, no one could clear Dice, who has no choice but to tunnel out of jail and adopt a crime-fighting identity. Of course. This is the golden age we're talking about, so, nothing made sense. Now, basing his costume persona off of his prison number, and not the originator of the Big Gulp, Dice becomes 7-Eleven, a caped and masked figure who torments criminals by night and returns to his cell by morning. His calling card? A mirrored business card with prison bars on it to show criminals their future. Now, from a crime-fighting perspective, 7-Eleven's decision to remain in jail pays off in the form of prison gossip, allowing Dice to eavesdrop on the schemes of his fellow inmates and their evil associates. On more than one occasion, the crooks who got busted by 7-Eleven end up in the same prison as Dice. Now, apparently, this bonus gives the crime fighter enough satisfaction to keep going back to the big house. For the most part, 7-Eleven puts the screws to common thugs, crooks, and gangsters. Now, his ultimate enemy is a baddie who repeatedly refers to himself in the third person as Oscar Jones, Racketeer. Now, at least one of 7-Eleven's foes is, let's put it this way, entertainingly bizarre. He goes by the name of Brickbat. He's a bat-masked figure in a lime green suit who kills by throwing exploding bricks packed with deadly gas at his victims. Gotta love the Golden Age. Anyway, to wrap all this up, the reason 7-Eleven hasn't been seen since his first series may be because of his non-honorable method of cancellation. He was basically fatally shot during a fight with Oscar Jones, racketeer. And to add insult to injury, the only witness to the murder was the hero who would take over 7-Eleven's feature slot in Police Comics, a psychic troubleshooter by the name of Destiny. Now, let's think about that for a second. Doesn't that all sound a little ironic? They kill off 7-Eleven, he gets shot by this Oscar Jones guy, and the only person who witnesses the murder is a character who's going to take over from him in the comic book. Wow, that's something else. Anyway, that's your lame superhero for this week. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and let me know what you would like to kind of get a backstory on next week. Would you like another Golden Age hero or a Silver Age character? Again, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If I get a thumbs down, that just means I gotta work harder on trying to please you guys. And if you enjoy backstory videos kind of like this one, take a look around my channel. I got plenty of them as well. If you're into comic book reviews or unboxings, I got plenty of that as well. Also, while looking around my channel, make sure to like or dislike any video you see. Yes, I did say dislike, because let's face it, no one's perfect. And also, make sure to comment on anything you see, because I love to read viewer comments. And then, when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty, so that's it for now. Again, like I said before, stay tuned to see my Comic-Con haul later on. And besides that, I'll see you guys on Thursday for the Thursday comic review. Alrighty, so till then, this is Punisher88 signing off. See ya!